So good morning students. In this video we are going to discuss about part D on the retained syllabus and model question paper number 3. So in previous videos we had a discussion part A, B, C, 1 mark questions, 2 mark questions, 3 mark questions very clearly, and hope we understood those part A, B, C. Now let us discuss about part D. Make sure this part D is very specific and very important to increase your score, because this part D exclusively is meant for 35 marks, and as usual part A, B, C in another hand comprising 35 marks, and this part D exclusively comprising 35 marks. So total question paper will be for 70 marks. So in those 70 marks, this part D plays a major role. So students can answer to the questions very carefully, which are well known to you and which are easy to you. And moreover, if the questions comprise diagrams, better to choose the diagrammatic questions so that you can get very easily the good score. And there are few instructions but here for attempting part D. Then what are those instructions? Listen the instructions very carefully, students. Part D comprises two sections, section 1 and section 2. Understand? So this section, from section 1 you have to answer 4 questions. Understand? Then each question should be composed of 200 to 250 words wherever applicable. Remember, if you can write less answer, it can't be considered to give more marks, and there is a choice for this, and out of 6 questions you can choose the best 5 questions. But here students, each question should be composed of 200 to 250 words. Understand? So here 4 5 is 20 marks, section 1 for 20 marks and section 2 for 15 marks, together 35 marks. Understand? But here one more interesting point should be noticed here. 5 mark questions are easiest part, whereas the students are committing mistakes generally and getting less marks. So I will give you some instructions in this video to avoid those mistakes, to get good score for your final board examinations. So all the questions can be asked from the textbook itself. Make sure this point must be clear to everybody. From the beginning onwards, we are discussing that every question in board examination can be asked from the textbook itself according to norms of the board. And but the thing is, you should undergo very clearly each and every line of the NCERT textbook. Understand? So sometimes you may think that there may be chance for asking out of the NCERT textbook. No, that is one kind of wrong belief. You are advised to strictly stick to NCERT textbook only to get 70 out of 70 marks. But the thing is, you must read thoroughly each and every line, each and every chapter completely. And I think you are aware of the deleted chapters also. So you don't touch the deleted chapters and you read 100% which chapters are present for the examinations, which are written for examination only. So 26th question, explain the outbreeding devices that prevent self-pollination. Students, we had a discussion about this one. Outbreeding devices to prevent the self-pollination. Can you guess this question is from which chapter? Sexual reproduction in flowering plants chapter. Second chapter. High weightage chapter and very important chapter. Understand? So here, for this question, elaborate explanation is required. And in that answer, you must mention clearly different outbreeding devices to prevent the self-pollination, and make sure the answer must be between 200 to 250 words. Write very neatly Neat handwriting will be impressive, and that to write points wise. Understand? So don't write paragraph wise, write points wise. Try to write a minimum 8 points, or you can write up to 10 points, so that if you can write 10 points, then each point can be allotted for half mark, so that you will get 5 out of 5 for this. Understand? So next I am going to 27th question. Write the schematic representation of two gene inheritance by considering seed color and seed shape in a pea plants. Students, dihybrid cross. This is very important concept. In every question paper, alternatively or regularly, they're asking this concept. This is from Principles of Inheritance and Variations chapter. It means genetic chapter. You are very much aware of this one, and I am sure you can answer to this question even, because this is the easiest part. The thing is, you have to use your brain logically here while matching with female and male. Understand? So you practice this one at home before going to public examination. So this is compulsorily can be asked, because this is a one of the standardized question. But see that the ratio should be mentioned very clearly, and should present this answer in tabular form only, and should mention ratios also, phenotypic ratio. And you know that the phenotypic ratio is 9:3:3:1, and this can be highlighted at the end of the answer, so that the evaluator will be impressed for the answer. Understand? So in this way you can present this one, and use pencil to draw the table so that it can be impressive. Understand? Then letters can be written with the pen only. Only pencil can be used for the circles and table, so that it looks good. You will be impressed for allotting 5 out of 5 marks. Hope you understood this one. Next, students, I am going to 28th question. Draw a neat label diagram of sectional view of male reproductive system. Students, this is also very standardized and important frequently asking question from human reproduction chapter, and of course this chapter is also high weightage chapter, like genetics and sexual reproduction in flowering plants chapter. And in that chapter, male reproductive system diagram is asked. And as we discussed in regular classes, female reproductive system and sperm cell and mammary gland and spermatogenesis, oogenesis, these are all different, menstrual cycle, these are all standardized diagrams. So from this chapter there is a chance to ask you definitely diagrammatic question for 5 marks, exclusively diagram for 5 marks. So draw the diagram very neatly by using pencil, and label the parts very correctly, so the diagram can be impressive to allot you 5 marks. Understand? So follow the instructions, students. Now I'm going to another question, 30th question. This 30th question composed of 2 questions. What are those 2 questions? Why T.H. Morgan selected Drosophila for the genetic experiments? Yeah, very interesting and easy. Next, what is palindromism, and give an example. And students, this is very interesting question, and students can use your brain to answer this question. This is from genetic chapter, of course. And why T.H. Morgan used this particular Drosophila melanogaster, which is commonly called as fruit fly, for his experiments. And this can be explained very detailedly. Then one more important sub question. And paleotropism, give an example. So write the definition for paleotropism and give an example. So example is phenylketonuria. Write the definition and give an example. Paleotropism is a mechanism in which a single gene shows multiple phenotypic nature. So this is nothing but paleotropism. Example, phenylketonuria. Understand? So this is also very interesting concept. You can also go for choosing this one. Next, 31st question. List out the silent features of double helix model of DNA. Students, this is very interesting concept from molecular basis of inheritance. And slight basic information, we had a discussion from first PUC biomolecules chapter. There we just had a basic information, but in molecular basis of inheritance and variations chapter, we had a detailed explanation regarding this question. So of course this molecular basis and inheritance and variation chapter is also high weightage chapter. So from that chapter they have asked a question, salient features of double helix model of DNA. We know that DNA double helical structure was discovered by Crick and Watson, which is a popularized as a Crick and Watson model. So write the answer in points wise. So I can advise you to write 10 points. Of course, the big points can be split into 2 points. Can write as a 2 points. So see that the answer should also possesses 200 to 250 words, so that the answer can be impressive to get 5 out of 5 marks. Students can go for attempting this one, and of course they didn't ask you to draw the diagram of DNA double helical structure, but students, I can advise you to draw the diagram to get impression from the evaluator. Understand? Next, 33 question. Explain the role of microbes in household products. And students, this is from the chapter microbes in human welfare. So this is very interesting concept. As we know, microbes we are using every day in our daily life. We have to write the concept very clearly points wise by giving subtitles, subheadings. So production of curd, production of dough, production of bread, production of other fermented food items, and production of cheese, etc. So write subheadings and explain about each one, and try to see that they should be highlighted with the scientific terms of the microbes and process and everything, so that you will get impression to get 5 out of 5 marks. So students, this is part D section 1 for 20 marks. Choose your best 4 marks, choose your best 5 questions to get 20 out of 20. Then let us talk about section 2, which is meant for 15 marks. Students, this can be composed of 5 questions. Choose your best 3. Understand? Choice is also there for this one. And see that the answer should possesses 20 to 250 words. And select your best 3 questions which are comfortable and which are well known to you. Understand? Now let us talk about 33 question. This 33 question, students, has 2 sub questions. First question is, what is infertility? This is for 1 mark only. Next, explain 2 barrier methods and 2 surgical methods that prevent the conception. This is for 4 marks. So 1 mark question, and next, to fulfill this 5 marks, they asked 1 question for 4 marks. So 1 plus 4, 5. So in such a way also they can ask in the examination. So you write the definition for infertility. So what is the definition for infertility? Infertility is the inability to produce children in spite of unprotected sexual habitation, sexual intercourse, even after 2 years of marriage period. So this is the infertility definition. Then write the methods, barrier methods to prevent the childbirth, to control the population, to prevent the conception. So barrier methods such as follows: using condoms, diaphragms, and surgical methods, and these are comes under barrier methods. And natural methods are vasectomy and tubectomy. So write the subheadings and explain about each one. Then answer will be impressive. You will get 5 out of 5 marks. Okay. Next, 34th question. Diagrammatically represent the replication of retrovirus. Students, this is very interesting concept and important concept. Human health and diseases. So here retrovirus diagram can be drawn very neatly, and mention the parts, label the parts very clearly, so that you can get 5 marks very easily. use pencil for arrow marks and votes for letters so that the diagram looks good. Hope you understood one. So this question can be attempted by you people. I can advise you this question because this is a question. They asked you to draw only diagram, they didn't ask you to explain it. So no problem, go for attempting this question and see that, but the diagram should composed of all the mentioned parts, labels. Next, 34th question. Enumerate any 5 silent features of genetic code. So students, this can be very interesting from molecular basis of inheritance and variations chapter. So silent features of genetic code. So write the points nearly 8 to 10 and see that all the points must be from textbook, and as usual the answer should be composed of 200 to 250 words. Then you will get compulsorily 5 marks. Next, 36th question. This 36th question is composed of 2 questions. What are those? List out these steps of PCR, polymerase chain reaction, which is meant for 3 marks. Then second question, classify the restriction enzymes, differentiate them on the basis of their action on DNA. So this can be written in a detailed manner. So they asked you to differentiate. So write the differences between exokinases and endokinases. These are nothing but restriction enzymes from biotechnology principles and processes chapter. Understand? Then explain about what are the steps are involved in PCR. Those are nothing but denaturation, annealing and extinction. Draw the diagrams also. Diagrams are given in the textbook. So draw the diagrams with pencil very neatly and mention the parts so that you can get 5 marks. So they didn't ask you to explain the steps of PCR, but you go for explaining these steps and drawing the diagram so that you can get 5 out of 5 marks for this question. Because the 5 mark question should be composed of 200 to 250 words, of course, but to be in safe side, follow my instruction by drawing the diagram and explaining the steps. Next, last question, 37th question. What is mutualism? Describe any 2 suitable examples. So mutualism, this is from organisms and populations chapter, and explain the definition of mutualism and explain the mutualism concept with the suitable examples. Understand? So what is the definition for mutualism? Mutualism is a population interaction where both the species are interacting with each other and benefiting with each other. So like examples, lichens represents close relationship between fungus and algae or cyanobacteria, and the mycorrhiza are associations between the fungi and roots of higher plants. Plants and pollinated animal agents, plants and seed dispersal animal agents, and a particular species of fig tree is pollinated by the specific species of wasp insect only. So these are the examples. So each example carries 1 mark. So write the example and explain the process how it is undergoing for mutualism, so that you can get 5 out of 5 marks. Of course they asked you to explain it to 2 examples only, but however, to be in safe side, these examples can be written for 3 or 4 also. Of course, no issues. It depends upon the time factor. If time permits, go for writing 4 examples. If time is short, exactly write 2 examples only, and that too explain this concept in points wise so that the answer can be impressive and you can get 5 out of 5 marks. Students, this is part D 5 marks category. Hope you understood. Follow my instructions, follow my channel for the latest videos and updates, and definitely it will be useful for you. Thank you one and all students.